Okay, so I was asked to tell you guys my story, why I coach, and I'm really nervous all of a sudden. So I have some jot points. I'll kind of just bounce around. Not saying it's going to be in order, because I literally wrote lots of this on the way up today because it was quickly asked of me. I joined Beachbody in October 2012 under, let's backtrack before that. I was one of those coaches, you guys, that followed someone on Facebook. She was doing this insanity group. This was before Beachbody was part of Canada. Before I knew what insanity was, she was doing this group, and I'm like, oh, I should do this. So what did I do? I looked on eBay. I ordered it off eBay. So I was what we hate. Before I knew what it was. So I tried Insanity, I got it started, I did 30 days in this group, and I quit. Because I was like, this is insane. Seriously, you guys, it was ridiculous. I was like, I was a mom of two, I was feeling that mom body, I was working, there was no way it was happening. So I quit. And I just kind of left it at that. And that probably, I don't know, that was probably years before Beachbody was opening in Canada. And I followed this coach. Well, she wasn't a coach. I followed this girl's Facebook page. And I didn't know her from a hole in the ground. And she was what I would call insane. She would do 2 to 3 workouts a day. And I'm like, oh my God, what does she have a life? Like, what does she do? And I literally, she kept talking about Beachbody, and she kept talking about how it was coming to Canada, and I had no idea what she was talking about. And she kept talking about P90X, and I'm like, that looks really cool. I would work out off and on and go back and forth, and I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. I should buy it. Where do I see it? Walmart, if you guys know. It used to be carried in Walmart. But I didn't buy it in Walmart, guys. Check. I messaged her and said, what's the difference if I buy this in Walmart or if I buy it from you? She had just signed, it opened in Canada, she had just signed as a coach, and she convinced me not only to buy it from her, but to instantly buy a challenge pack and instantly sign as a coach, you guys. I had no idea what this business was. She didn't know. I was brand new to Canada. Funny thing is, she's my coach now. Her name is Wendy Kennedy. You guys probably all know her. But she literally somehow, I'm like the anomaly. I joined without having a clue, and I jumped straight into this business. I didn't know why. I didn't tell my husband that I was doing it. I was one of those that did it, but told no one, because I was like, they're going to think I'm crazy. So I jumped into it, and I just started, because she was fired up, you guys. If you know her energy, and now I have that energy. But I was fired up. So I kind of started there, just on a whim. Didn't know what it was about, kind of went into it. So I just want to tell you a little bit. I kind of have a different story than lots of the coaches. I don't have this huge transformation story. I didn't have a giant weight loss that I needed to lose. Of course, I was off and on, I was bouncing back and forth between weight, but not a lot. I didn't have a lot to lose. So I didn't have a clue what my angle even could be with coaching, because honestly, I was like, people are going to look at me and be like, she's always, I've always played sports. I've always been active. So I was kind of dumbstruck kind of what to actually do with my business once I figured out what this business was. But I focus more on, I'm shaking you guys, I focus more on it's changed me mentally, like huge. My transformation isn't physical at all, it's all mental. Sorry.
Doing good.
You guys are great.
You're doing good, Tina.
Awesome. Sorry, guys.
That's more important than physical.
You got this, Tina.
You're going to cry now too.
But anyway, so mentally it has given me strength that I've lacked, huge. And it's brought me a long way in the last 3 years. Sorry guys. So, short of a a little background, I went to college, I dropped out. I had a friend, this is how bad it was, I had a friend pick out what I should take in college because I had no clue. And that's what I took. I hated it, surprise. So to say I didn't have a direction in my life for a long time is true. It wasn't there. And this business has given me a direction. It has now helped me stop drinking. Oh, wow. Not going to get to any of these notes now. I've stopped drinking 74 days ago. Which is kind of a big deal. But yeah, so I just want you guys to know that even if it's not physical, the mentalness of it, read your personal development, do not do it. It has changed everything. My life has changed huge, and I'm not going through any more of this because I